Hey everyone, Lucas Kwiatkowski, founder of Nomads. And today's video, I was gonna do something a little different, and actually give you guys a sneak peek at a talk that I gave on Orange Click. So again, Orange Click Seller Fest Online. If you guys aren't familiar with that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link to their YouTube video of the talk that I gave about variation. So PPC for variations. I'm going to dive in just a little bit here, but that whole video is going to be about 40 minutes long. So I'm going to try to give you a little sneak peek of what my talk was and my presentation, run through some slides for you. But before I do that, just want to say that, you guys can reach out to me at any point because me and my team are ready and eager to take on more accounts. So we'll always provide you with a free audit. We are we take our time going through your account, seeing if we're going to be the right fit because we want to take accounts on that we can grow with, right? We're not just saying yes to everybody. We have minimums. We will be very open with you if we don't think we can help you. If things are going fine, we'll tell you that. So please reach out to us for any PPC questions, big or small. We do free audits. We love hearing from you guys and just getting some more PPC data on what you're looking at, and even if the strategies that you take from these videos are working for you. All right, so let's talk PPC for variations. So again, you can go and watch the full 40-minute video, which is me going through this whole presentation and then answering some questions. But I want to touch on it, right? So what we have here is this Doritos variation. And right off the bat, what I preach to people is you don't need to spend on every single variation. Guys, this one is $15 for a reason. All of these other variations, let me zoom in a bit here so we can see this. All of these other variations are $23. And they are Doritos Flamin' Hot, Doritos Favorites, Hot and Spicy. Their nacho cheese, their original, is $15 because it's the best seller. Okay, so when I'm in rankings and I Google and I look at Doritos, what's going to pop up? The best seller, right? The best seller is going to pop up. So right away, what we get from a lot of clients is saying, "Hey, I want my Flamin' Hot Doritos to rank on the keyword Doritos." Okay, I want them to rank here. So what do? We go through there and we start spending like crazy on another keyword. And that's what these guys are doing right here. They have their 3D Crunch variation with the top result for sponsored products. Right, it's the same listing, 35,000 reviews. And they have their actual one that they rank organically right here. Now, for them, this is okay. This is a branded keyword, and what they're trying to do is push this other variation. For a lot of us, this is going to kill our tacos. This is going to kill our tacos because you're pushing a variation that doesn't convert nearly as well as your best seller. So what we always tell people is if your tacos is high, pull a spend report for what each variation is spending. 8 times out of 10, you can dial back spend for all of your slow sellers and pump more spend into your best seller. That's why it's the best seller. That's why it's a lower price. Most of the time, they're doing this. I'm sure this best seller isn't actually profitable for them. It's not the point of it. The point of it is to get people in the door, right? And to buy these other variations. That's why they're all more expensive. But they click on this one because of the price. And I'm sure maybe they make probably like a few cents on this, but the other ones are the ones making the money. So as I dive deeper here, and again, I went through a whole presentation about this that I want you guys to go and watch. Right? When I type that in, their bestseller shows up. So you don't want to cannibalize. And everyone was like, okay, well, we are relevant for that Doritos keyword. That's fine. I get that you're relevant for it with your other variations, but you're going to cannibalize your best seller if you bid too aggressively on it. All right. Now it's the same thing. When I typed in spicy Doritos, and this was a while ago, I took this screenshot. When I typed in spicy Doritos, their spicy listing came up first organically. But at the top of the page, they are advertising another variation. So what you want to see is this actually helping you? Okay. So for all of your descriptor keywords, you want to see that, okay, spicy Doritos, I have 2 listings that are spicy. Is it really beneficial for me to have another non-spicy variation at the top of the page? Because is it actually stealing clicks from this? But going back to the whole point of variations, if I type in spicy Doritos, and now I see this listing first, I'm like, oh, actually, I love Cool Ranch Doritos and normal Doritos. I'm going to click on this one. That is totally fine because I'm still on the same page that the spicy Doritos is on. This is the whole point of variations. It gives customers a good shopping experience, right? So it's a better shopping experience for customers because they didn't know that they wanted Cool Ranch, but they're getting there the same way. So you need to do a little bit of kind of trial and error here and say that if you remove this ad, is this listing still going to do okay? But you want to keep some sort of real estate here, right, to keep this running. So what I'm guessing they're doing, I think they're doing a catch-all campaign. I think they have all of their variations in one campaign, and this one is showing up here when it actually should be this one showing up for this ad. So if I jump down here, and I know I'm going to jump around again, go and watch that video. It's the whole variation, or it's the whole presentation slide by slide. So when you're thinking about variations, 1 ASIN per ad group. You want your best-selling nacho cheese and your spicy Doritos in separate campaigns, or else that's what's going to happen. You're going to get overlapping keywords where non-spicy are showing up on spicy keywords because they're all in the same ad group, okay? And then what we do is we use a seed list of keywords for our bestseller. We set that up, and then we add descriptor keywords. So I know I'm jumping to a different example here. Let's say we're selling coffee. If we're selling coffee, we want to bid on the word coffee and ground coffee with our best seller, our most popular flavor, our best size, and bid on that. But then for our light coffee, people like light roast, right? But we don't want to bid on our light roast on our very high volume keywords. So we make a different campaign for all of the light roast keywords, light coffee, light ground coffee, coffee, that's different. Same thing for espresso. Then we do the same, another campaign for espresso keywords. Keep your descriptor keywords separate. And then one final example that I ran through here in that presentation was clothing and shirts. I think this hits the point home the biggest. So let's say we have a lot of variations in a listing and people are like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to throw these all into a campaign and bid on the word men's shirts. It's not going to do well for you. You might get some good sales, some low-hanging fruit, but tacos and ranking wise, you're going to have so many variations. And when you should have your best seller bidding on your best keywords. What we recommend instead is looking for groupings of products. So this shirt listing has 16 colors. 5 of them are blue, okay? What you do is you make a blue campaign. You say, okay, I'm going to have my best, and I'm guessing this like Midnight Navy is their best seller. Keep that one bidding on the men's shirts, men's polo shirts, the high volume keywords. Then take all of your blue keywords, put them into a group, and take all of them and bid on men's blue shirts, men's blue golf shirts, blue shirts for men, only blue keywords. So you dominate that space. Same thing for sizes. Take your larges, bid on large keywords. But again, don't add all of them. What you want to do is you want to take your best, they probably have like 60 large shirts on here. Take your best 10 to 20 and focus on those. The worst thing you could do with the variation listing is think that all variations are created equal. They're not, okay? The bestseller is a bestseller for a reason. The red XL shirt is the red XL shirt for a reason. There's a need for it, but you don't have to go out of your way to spend on it because it's going to be taking spend and traffic away from other good converting listings, okay? So if your tacos is high, you can go in and you can pause some of your variation listings, I guarantee you, and keep the ones spending that have the highest click-through rate and conversion rate. That's what you're looking for in variation. And then let these other ones do their thing. Let the red XL, let the spicy Doritos, let those dominate the organic keywords on their own. You don't always need a lot of spend for them. So I hope this helps you kind of rethink your variation campaigns. Now, if you're going in, never make drastic changes, right? If you want to make some of these changes and pause stuff, do it one by one. Pause some stuff, see how that helps your tacos, and then hopefully you can improve from there.